I want to thank you again for viewing this PlyGem YouTube video on tips to install vinyl siding from PlyGem. Today, we're just going to show you a bunch of inside and outside corner options to give you some ideas on how to make your house look better. What Eric's looking at right now, you'll also notice that Eric's wearing safety glasses. We think that's very important for all jobs, no matter what you're doing. Make sure you do the safe methods. But the first corner we're going to show you, we're going to talk about inside corners. He's actually showing the preferred product that we really like the best. It performs the best and looks the best. It's the standard inside corner. And again, it works very well. The panels fit right in there. Again, you want to leave a gap on both sides, and it works well. It does great against water. Now, we're going to show you some other options. If you don't want to use the inside corner or you can't get it, you actually can use the standard J channels that you have on the job. So you can do two J channels that you'll put side to side. And again, you just put the panels in these. Now, remember, if you're using anything except the inside corner, you want to make sure you flash that inside corner because it's not as watertight as the real inside corner, as you can see here. So that's one option. And here's another method that where you really take your panel and you put them up on one wall all the way up. So we're just showing you one side, and then you take a 1J and you actually install it right onto the panel, and then your next side wall where you'll have the panels install into that. So that's another method. It gives you a different look. But again, very open to water, so you really need to flash that area before you put the 1J channel up. Another idea on the inside to make it look more robust is to use a wider J channel. What we have here is two 2.5-inch wide J channels, very accessible from PlyGem, all the brands. And all you do is you put them together, and it's just like the J channel we showed you before. You can put them together like that. Looks much better than just a standard J channel. So that shows you what you can do on the inside. Let's go to the outside corner. Now, what most people use, and we're going to show you both, you have an option of a 3-inch face or a 4-inch wide standard J channel. So on the right of your screen, you see the 3-inch, no detail. And again, on the other side, the left side of your screen, you're going to see a little bit more decorative. It's a 4-inch, a little wider. It's got a little bit of decoration on the side, but they both work well, and they're both 10-foot, and they're used on most jobs. But what we're here to do is to show you what options you can use to make the corners look much better on a house. So we'll start off by showing you some wide corners. They're 5.5 inches wide, and you've got a little bit more detail, as Eric will show you, on the sides and on the edge. You got a little bit more trim. Also, as you saw him flip it, these two options have foam inserts already installed, so it's a stronger corner and it feels better when you go up, and it stays flat. So you can either use this 5.5 traditional, and you have another option. In most of our brands, we have a fluted version too, again with the foam in it. Now, both of these options are 20-foot long, so if you have a 2-story house, you don't have the overlap that's needed on those standard corner posts that are 3 and 4 inches. So the last option is a really wide corner. We like to show you this. It's really called a 3-piece corner, and Eric's showing you the insert, and that's put on the outside corner only. First, you nail it in. That has to be done. Now, I wanted to show you the options of how you make this wider. You have to use our lineals that are available to you. What Eric's holding here is a 3.5-inch lineal. So that can be locked onto the side of the insert once it's installed, and then you nail that. And then you could put another 3.5-inch, but we're going to show you a wider option. You can put a 5-inch lineal on and make it a double 5.5. So if you use the 3.5-inch lineal that Eric has on one side, the corner post ends up being a 5-inch faced corner. If you use the 5-inch, it gets to be 6.5 inches. So you got a really wide reveal. All three of these pieces for the 3-piece corner are also 20-foot long. So you again, you get rid of that seam on these corner posts. So again, a lot of great options on the inside and the outside. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube videos. Continue to check YouTube for more PlyGem vinyl siding tips.